Hello everyone and welcome to a plan with me video. I just want to show you my monthly planning process and also what is in my wallet planner so that you can see what I carry with me all the time, because you know that I'm all about time management, I'm all about efficiency and productivity, and this video is my whole process about planning November 2019. I always improve my planning system and I'm dying to know what you do for your planning, so let me know in the comments below and let's get this video started. Clearly, pretty much all the products that I'm going to be using and showing are from my brand, GAMZE, and you can shop online. The link is in the description. I always use a post-it to pre-plan the next month. Some tasks, as you see here, already created themselves during the month of October, and I'm going to be removing this to create this page as a monthly view on my wallet planner. As you see, I'm drawing the lines and I'm creating this on my own. I love these dot pages. If you're using bullet journal, I think this is the perfect way to go, and you can buy these pages as well. What I want to do eventually is to create these pages on GAMZE so that I don't have to do this process, but I actually enjoy the process of creating this. I'm using the Tombow 850. This is a perfect baby pink, and I'm using some stickers. I like minimalistic planning lately, so that's what I'm going to be doing in this video with you as well. I used to do so much more, pretty planning, but right now the time doesn't allow me to do that. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I have 7 different businesses that I run. So I like to I like my plans to still look good, but I like to do it a little bit more minimalistic. On this monthly overview, I use these dot stickers. The pink ones are for work and the gray ones are for my personal life. And I write down briefly what they're all about, and I use just one sticker. And this is basically what's going to be happening for me in November. Then I create a monthly goal list. I like to keep my goals to 3 or 4 goals per month. And I write a daily action for each and every one of these goals. The first one is to focus on my YouTube growth. And for that, I will be engaging with you daily, and I will also brainstorm some creative ideas. Of course, also I have to ask you to share the videos if you like. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. And that contributes to the channel big time. Thank you. The second one is I'm working towards getting a certificate for one of my businesses. And for that, the daily action that I need to be taking is study a little bit every single day. Then the third one, as you see, I need to be updating my website with my new products. And for that, I need to write down some copy for the website pretty much every single day. And for my personal life, I need to create a little bit of, I want to create better habits. So I need to be filling in my habit tracker to see that I am really, keeping in check with my habits. Now I'm going to be creating my weekly pages, and as you see, I just use my gold ruler and I'm trying a different setup. I'm trying a different layout for this month. I'll show you in the video what I did for October, but as you can see here, I'm using basically 8 boxes per week, and 7 of these are for the days and 1 of them are just for a general to-do list. After this is done, obviously, I'll be looking at my monthly page and I'll be putting in those important dates and important things into every day. And this is pretty much what I do for planning my months in terms of important days. What I like to do is to mark the days that I'm out of my office, out of my home office, with one color and the most important task of the day or tasks of the day, which I generally think that they should be maximum 3 tasks, because if you lose focus on a day, I don't think that you can be so productive. And I like to highlight them with pink or another color so that they stand out in my planner. Once these are ready, I basically put them back in my wallet planner, and it is time for me to start working on my daily pages, which is a thing that I do every single day. And before I do that, obviously, like you saw in the beginning, I need to be creating a post-it for the next month for the things that come up during the month of November. When you ask me the questions, how are you so planned? This is the only way I can cope with everything. As you can see here, this is what I did for the month of October. I was using 1 page for the days and 1 page for my to-dos. Sometimes it was personal and business separated. Sometimes it was a general to-do. As you see in the last week, I created 3 columns instead of 2, and it was super busy. And that's why I switched to this layout so that I have more space per day. And if you want, I can keep you updated on my Instagram, which is on the top left corner. You can go and follow me there. I generally share some spreads there, as well as some behind the scenes of my business and my planning. Well, clearly the planner business is one of my businesses, so if this is an area of interest for you, make sure that you follow me on Instagram as well. Of course, I'm writing down the week number. This is another tip that I can give you. If you can write down which week of the year that you're in, you will also see how much time you have left in the year. And I think that will give you a feeling of urgency that you have to, keep up with your goals and be more planned. Because honestly, seeing that we're almost at the end of 2019 is killing me. In my big planner, this is an A5 size, I have a future log where I logged in all the things that are going to come up in the future. And looking at November, I know that there are going to be some important dates, like Black Friday is here. So we need to be creating a discount for that and stuff like that. And also I'm using these task cards for the first time. This idea I got from an Instagram account that I really like. It's called Medi Plans. I'll link it down in the description box below. I think she's brilliant. She does it very simple, like 3-4 cards, but I again used it like to the max and created this color-coded system for my monthly tasks, and I just put them in my wallet planner or in my A5 planner, depending on what is, in front of me at the moment, which basically is both of them, honestly, because since I work from home, both of my planners are open in front of me all the time, but mostly I carry my wallet planner clearly because my A5 is too big. And that's another productivity tip. You can have a big planner that is basically all of my processes, all of my plans, all of the, goal settings and everything. And on this wallet planner, I will only carry my monthly planning, my weekly planning, which you will see in a minute anyway. So I put these task cards on the days that I think I will be doing them, but they're easy to move. That is one reason that I like them. And this is the version that is weekly. I know there's so many tasks, but I love to do this so that I can pre-plan these. And if that doesn't work, I can just move it. And I still know that it's going to happen. It doesn't clutter my planner. And also I don't have to write it down all the time. The other thing that I'm not going to be doing on video is basically my editorial calendar, what I share online. I use every single platform differently. I share more business related content, more entrepreneurial content on LinkedIn, more daily updates on Twitter, more behind the scenes on Instagram. So I plan that also on an editorial calendar page, and I put every single day the tasks on my today page. This today page I designed. If you're interested, I can create a freebie, a printable version of that for you on my website. Just let me know in the description box below. And this is how I do it. I love to write down my tasks, highlight the important ones, have my habit tracker, which is basically a post-it that I created. And I use erasable pens so that I can move it every single day for a week. And then I can, erase all of it and use it again the next week. So I don't have to do it all the time. And again, I'm not losing time. I'm not wasting time creating a habit tracker every single week. As you see as well here, the boxes that are filled with gray are the ones that I have to be out of the office, basically my home office, so that I know that day if I need to be putting on proper makeup or not. I do my daily planning the night before on my planner, which is basically telling me what I need to do in my morning routine, how ready I should be in the morning. And I love to plan in the morning for 5 minutes in my Google Calendar. And I believe we did a video about this, time batching on Google Calendar, which is the way to go for me, because then I can also track my time. And that is another productivity tip. If you don't know where your time is going, if you feel like you waste time or you don't have enough time, again, this is a thing where, everyone is feeling like nowadays it feels like. If you feel like you don't have enough time, I strongly urge you to do time tracking for at least a week, and then you'll see where you're spending your time basically. This page on my wallet planner I love to use for tracking the days that we're out of the country. The dark gray ones are the ones that I'm out of the country, and the light grays are for my husband, so that I know if I'm alone at home that week. That means a little bit more productivity for me as well, because when he's not around, I feel like I work a little bit longer hours, and that's why I need to know so that I can put more important, longer tasks for those days. So this is also contributing to my planning system. So basically, this is how I do my monthly planning. I have a process. I have my whole monthly planning routine written down. And again, I can share it with you. Just let me know in the comments. And let's go in with the wallet planner. Obviously, this is again from my brand. It is not out yet. This is a prototype where I'm testing right now, because I want to know before I put out any products for you guys, I want to know if they're going to wear down, if there's going to be any problems with the quality and everything. So I'll be testing this out for a couple of weeks longer, and then it will be, on the website for you to purchase if you want. I love the design Boss. That's why I chose Boss for this prototype, and I have been loving this planner. We will get into the details of this. Let me know if you like carrying a notepad or a notebook with you as well, because that was my thing. I was carrying my personal size planner and a wallet, or I was using my personal size planner as the wallet, and it was always an issue because it's too big to take out and, you know, find a card and stuff. And two notebooks, one notebook, one wallet. It was just too much stuff in my bag. So consolidating everything into one item like this, that is so stylish, so nice to look at, that I can take notes in, know what I'm up to, and, you know, see all my plans, is just so super convenient for me. And the best part is it matches with everything else. It matches my Boss notebook. It matches with my Boss A5 size planner, my pen case, my pencil case. Everything matches. And, you know, I like things to be stylish so that it keeps motivating me to use them and to be more planned in general. Again, I like pretty things. I like glamorous things, not because they're glamorous, but because I love looking at them, and that makes me use them. And that's another tip for you right there. All right, let's get into this. So this is the classic wallet area of our planners. It's always like that because I just love it. So we just used it for the wallet planner as well. On the top, there's a thank you card from my brand Get Estilo, and I carry some post-it notes with me just in case if I have to pre-plan or anything like that. Below that, you see one of my business cards. I just love the design of this card. My brand colors are, as you can imagine, black, gold, and white. And that's why I just love to have this around. This one is a caricature drawing of my husband. My best friend prepared this for him, had it prepared for him for Christmas last year, I believe, and one for me as well. And I loved it so much, I wanted to carry it with me all the time. And here in this pocket, you see I have some weird pages here. These are basically brain dump lists or trigger lists that I found online. And I'm testing these right now because I want to create one for Get Estilo as well and for myself as well. So I just printed these out, and I'm going to try to use them when I'm, traveling, when I'm in the tube in London, to just trigger whatever is left in my brain to write action steps down. Because the point of all of this is really to not store information in your brain, but rather use your brain for processing information. So use it as a processor, not as a storage device or anything like that. And I'll be testing this out, as well as these empty pages, basically notepads kind of thing, I guess, not pad, but no pages. And this is in case if I have to write down a number for someone and give it out, or some website and give it out. All of those things I thought it might be handy, so I'm keeping whatever I'm testing planning wise always in this pocket in the beginning of my planner. Here I have a black page, and I cut down a piece of one of my business cards as a dashboard, fancy thing. And behind, I just covered it with some gold foil sticker paper with some texture. I just love how it looks. The next thing is the product that I think we'll be adding to Get Estilo as well to make this yours. This is the key of my brand. I love making products that you can personalize according to your needs. This is the pocket from the top for planners, and obviously I carry a lot of business cards for my different businesses just in case. Even though I have my card holder with me all the time, I just like to carry some because I tend to just run out of them all the time. So I thought this would be really great, and I can just access them without opening the whole planner. The first section is my planning section, and as you can see here, I have the weekly. These dividers will also be a part of the wallet planner system. These gold tabs I found online. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and I'll send you the link. I'm not a super fan right now because I have to use a lot of paper to just keep them there, keep them in place, because they keep, sliding out. So it's not the perfect thing for a wallet planner, but I might be using these for my A5 planner. And when the dividers are ready, they will already have their own tabs. The next thing is this clear page, and I'm only using this to carry this pen holder, which again, I can send you the link if you're interested, just let me know. I just carry this gray pen that I found here in London at Ryman, I think, a stationery shop that I like. And it's good to have a second pen to do highlighting and everything on the go. These I found online, 2019 and 2020 year at a glance. Obviously, I will create my own designs, but so far, so good. I like seeing an overview of how many days we're out of the country. And here you see from September on my weekly planning system. Like I said, it was 1-page planning, 1-page goals and tasks sometimes. And sometimes it was like, business and personal separated. As you can see here, it's just one single list. I have been always testing different styles so that I know what works for me best. And that's the other thing, like it will change. Your planning system should change as you grow. And that is basically all there is in my wallet planner in terms of planning. Again, all of my processes, all of my daily pages, my future log, my goal setting, everything is in my A5 planner because that is with me pretty much every day that I'm not out and about. So I don't need more than this. But obviously, if you need, you can add, daily pages, other to-do lists like running lists, inbox system, which I also use in my A5 planner. By the way, let me know if you're interested in seeing what's in my A5 planner as well, which is basically my life. If I die tomorrow, if somebody finds it, they can literally run my life by looking at it. The second part of this planner is a notes, like a notepad kind of area. I don't like carrying different things, like I said, so I just created this part where I just take notes on meetings, and at the end of this, there is a shopping list. This is the urgent to buy kind of shopping list. I have different shopping lists or wish lists on my A5 planner, but these are the things that I need to know when I'm out so that I can actually go and get them. And this is basically the paper part of the planner. This is it. The rest of the planner is the wallet part. And I will be telling you now that it is going to be a little bit more crowded than usual because I have different cards for my different businesses. It's a little bit more than usual. I totally can say that. So probably not everybody's wallet planner is as thick as mine. Thank God it is big enough so that it closes. And also, I need to personalize this because we also have letter personalizations that we offer in GT Stilo. Again, since this is a prototype, I didn't do that yet. I will be doing that with, creating other dashboards as well. These I found on Canva, which is a tool I love to use for designing pages myself anyway. Obviously, I covered my cards areas with some post-its for privacy reasons, but, this is my wallet. These are card holder pockets. They carry 3 cards, credit cards or, business cards. The first set is basically my personal life. There should be my driver's license as well in there. I don't know where it is. Probably it's in my little bag that I took with me last night. But basically this is my personal part, and the rest, I have 4 of these. The rest are for different things. And I also have one for my Turkish cards. So I remove these from my planner when I'm traveling to Turkey because I don't need these. And I just put that in and I updated my planner for my trip. It's that convenient. The second one is, like some cards that I use, some reward cards. And the third one is, again, starting with my business cards, my business debit cards, the Oyster card that we use in London for transportation, another one for another business. I know it's just a little bit excessive, but this is what I do. I have 12 cards here, which I use all the time. And it's just super easy to see. And if you don't have one, if you're missing one, you see it immediately. That's a good thing about that. Another pocket that I have is for cash. I like to have a little bit of cash with me. And the last thing is a zip pocket, like a zipped pocket for the planner. And here I designed this for receipts, but I end up using it for coupons and just a pound coin there just in case if I need to use it. I will be probably adding a second one for receipts for my businesses because I need to keep the paper receipts as well. But I love using this because, I can use my coupons and I see what I have. The little things you see are for the YouTube space in London. At the end, you see the pen I'm using with this planner. This is the Univol Signo 0.38, which I think it writes beautifully. It's a very fine tip. And since the pages are so small in this planner, I love to use a fine tip. These dot pages I found online. I will be creating something similar to this, but if you're curious about these exact ones, let me know and I'll send you the link as always. And lastly, in the last pocket of the planner, I carry 2 essentials that I believe everybody should carry with themselves all the time. One is the copy of my ID card, because you never know when you're going to need a copy of your card, and it's so hard to find a copy placed nowadays. And the other one is photos, actually, biometric photos. Again, it's so hard to find a photo place when you need one because of, all the technology and stuff. But people still ask for these. And if I need to apply for something, I have them with me for myself and my husband all the time. And this is it. This is my wallet planner system. Let me know what you think, because I'm absolutely obsessed with this system. It is so productive. It keeps me in check. I know what is where immediately. I don't lose time. It's always organized because of the way it's set up. It's never messy. I don't, clutter it with different things because there's no place to clutter them. I just love the system. And again, I'm dying to know what your system looks like. So let me know in the comments below. What planners do you use? What brands you use? What you like about planning on paper and all of that good stuff. And let's get this conversation going. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And obviously, if you're into this topic, I think these 2 videos are going to be perfect for you. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.